Hello and welcome to the 5th edition of the Build of the Week, and this week I decided to fall back on something really powerful, something sort of baseline and nothing complicated, just a straightforward build that absolutely destroys all the content. So here you have it guys, the Forceful Battlemage. Taking a look into the skill tree right here, and well, this build is focused on Force Wave, and it has rending force and internal trauma. Okay, let's start with the beginning. We have Force Wave, which is, well, just a Force Wave, like you guys know it. But we did take Tremor, which well, eliminates the cooldown so that we can spam it. And the good thing about this skill is that, well, you can actually attack enemies through walls and through stuff like that. And that's what really makes it awesome. And I went for offensive ability with this build, so this is a crit build. Anyway, we have maxed Force Wave, 1 point in Tremor, maxed Rending Force, and 1 point in internal trauma. Okay, the rest over here on the soldier tree are just 1 point. Menhis Will, military conditioning, fighting spirit, field command, Scott tactics, decorated soldier, and we have blitz and blindside. And the reason why we have 6 in blitz, it's still just 1 point, and 7 in blindside is because of an item. Okay, so this is pretty much the soldier, really straightforward. There's nothing tricky, nothing special around here. And next I picked Arcanist. You can also pick Blade Master, or I think those are the only 2 options that you can get, the best 2 options. And into the Arcanist, initially I tried Mental Alacrity maxed, but overall to max Inner Focus is a lot better. So Inner Focus maxed, 1 point into the mirror. I really like this skill, I think it's great and a little bit OP, but it's still awesome. And 2 points into Mental Alacrity, this is what I got left. And 1 point in Arcane Will. So as I said, this is a very easy build, really straightforward. You don't really need much to make it viable and good. Okay, let's go and have a look at the items. Okay, now itemization. I'm going to start with the weapon. I have the Farmstead Liberator. There are rare ones that are a lot better, I know that, but this one does the job for me right now. And maybe I will craft some rare ones because, well, I'm not bothered farming for them. Anyway, this one is really good, although it has +3 to Blade Arc, but that doesn't matter. The bonuses are really nice. Physical damage, percent physical, 102% bleeding damage, 5% cunning, 24 bleeding resist, and of course the Blade Arc. And I put a Severed Claw in it for some more physical damage. You can tinker around with the component as well. Okay, let's get to the chest. We got the Guldo Invigorating Gilded Vestment of the Drangul, and this is just offense, defense, and that's pretty much it. We have this badass right here, Consecrated Raider Leggings of the Drangul, and it has again offensive, defensive, health regen, armor, and that which is really nice, vitality resist. I put an armor plate in it with +6% health, and in the chest I had Chains of Oleron instead of the traditional Hallowed Ground. I think Chains is better with +1 to all skills in Soldier. Okay, the relic is Juggernaut, +1 all skills in Soldier, and the completion bonus, this one is kind of important, +2 to Force Wave. Next up, it's the utility pack, +1 to all skills, and I put a Dance Fur in it because I needed some more cold resist. Completion bonus, I chose offensive, although if you need the health, then go ahead. You can get up to 100 health on the completion bonus. Alright, the medal, Cutthroat Badge of the Drangul. This one is pretty damn good, although it has Pierce, and Pierce is not a big thing for this build, but again, it is really good. Offensive ability, defensive ability, 3% cunning, and I put a vicious jawbone in it with a completion bonus of 7% elemental resist. I choose to get the resistances from components mainly with this character, and that's why when I'm going to get to the rings and amulet, there's going to be plenty of resistances there. Okay, Dreadnought footpads. Well, honestly, you can get a better one than this. It just has physical, defense, movement speed, which is quite low, physical resist, pierce resist, and +1 to blitz, +2 to blindside. That's the reason why you saw 6 and 7 here. As a component, I went with Mark of the Traveler. The Mogdragon mark is, well, irrelevant because we don't really do any elemental damage to benefit from the bonus, so Mark of the Traveler will do. Okay, gloves, renegades, hinterland gauntlets of the Wolverine. This one kind of sucks. It doesn't have any defense whatsoever, but the 5% cunning and offensive ability, plus a little bit of resist, 6% physical and 3% elemental will do the work. And I put spellwoven threads in there. More casting speed. I chose this one instead of the grade 1 component in here. And the completion bonus is 5% health. Okay. Recently got this one, actually crafted it. Hinterland shoulder plates of the Triangle. It is missing an affix, but it will do. Just offensive, defensive, and, well, little bit of armor. Mutated scales. That is the best component for shoulders right now. And we are down to rings. General Scupper Band of the Serpent and General Scupper Band of the Serpent. It's the same bloody item. Okay, so this one, 14% total damage. That is quite a bit. And, well, this one is, I think, the most offensive ring I've ever seen. 55 offensive ability, 40 cunning, well, a little bit of defense, 23, and some energy regen, with a roiling blood in there for more offensive. And the completion bonus in here I have Ether resist, and in here I have Chaos resist. Okay, the amulet, again, it's General Skull Fetish of the Eagle, still generals, 14% total damage, physique, cunning, spirit, which is of the Eagle. You can get a really better one than this. It's not great, but it will do. And offensive, defensive as usual. A vicious jawbone in here with a completion bonus of 7% elemental resist. And the last item, I chose Mask of Delirium. Again, you don't really have to go Mask of Delirium, but I still chose it. And it has the traditional runestone in it. As you can see, the resistances are decent. These are sort of low, but the elementals are fine. They do the work, and well, I'm not really in much danger with this character. Now anyway, this has been with the Forceful Battlemage, and it is a really strong character. It does the job really well, as you can see here. Last attack, corruption, with a 51.2% chance to crit. You might not get to the amount of offensive ability that I am at, 1.6k, but if you can get past 1.2, then you'll do really good. You can play this with while focusing on physical damage as well, instead of offensive ability, which is a little bit harder to get because you need rare items, but still, it is a really powerful build, and it's quite fun to force wave stuff into the ground. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to watch the gameplay videos, which I will show you right here. And well, I shall see you all next time.